Hello! Hello! Welcome to, I don't even know what. Okay. Welcome to Lights Out with Olivia. Yes, I renamed myself from kind of taking a little effort out of the jukebox here, and we're kicking it off live. Yay! Friday Night Live is back. So exciting! Friday Night Live is back. Friday Night Live is back. Woo! Okay. So, don't mind the binging. That's my email. If you can't hear it, then fine. Okay, enough about that. So, I am back Friday Night Live like I used to. I know usually I do my lives once a month, but I'm like, it's too much of a stretch. So I am coming back with the Friday Night Live show. And I renamed it Lights Out with Olivia. So we're going to just talk about that for a little while here, as we get some people going in this place called YouTube Live here. So welcome that you're joining in on the fun, of course. So we're going to be talking about Lights Out with Olivia. That's the first thing on the order here. I renamed my late night show to this because I feel like Late Night with Olivia was a little bit, um, kind of like weird, because it's like, okay, I do it like whenever I want to, and then I'm like, yeah. So I'm bringing back the Friday Night Lives. So, hallelujah. So, with that being said, I'm excited to pronounce welcome to Lights Out with Olivia. Yay. So, now, in the next order that I am going to be talking about is Sunshine Pop with Olivia. That's going to be my morning show. Yes, I'm going to be starting that come Monday. Yes, once I'm ready to go for work, I'm going to pop on live and do my morning show. That's going to be more morning based. So, we're looking forward to that. It'll be my first time doing it, so let's just see how it goes. And then if I need to iron out the kinks, I came up with the name Sunshine Pop because that's just me. Like, I love seeing the sunshine, and then I like the show Daily Pop off of the TV, of course. So I'm like, you know what? I can create my own name since I like sunshine and Daily Pop. I kind of put it together and morphed it into Sunshine Pop and make it my own. So, any TV providers or anything like that out there, please know this. If you are watching this live, I'm your new newscaster. Or I should say, morning show, talk show host at this point. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. So those are the two updates that I'm making on my channel. So let's just dive right in. How's everybody doing? What's everyone up to? We're gonna kick it off. I kicked it off with my YouTube things. So it's exciting. And I'm diving in on the fun, of course. So I'm excited to get started on my shows, which is exciting. So now we're on to the things that I do want to talk about. There's some things that I used to do, and If you think about it, I used to do this growing up, and that's called Friday Fun Nights. Now, on those Friday Fun Nights, like I would watch TV shows, I would do all these things. I would make my own little Friday Fun Night party, like girl time, my time, do things I used to do. I feel like over the years that has changed in so many ways that it's like, okay, this is what I used to do. I used to do all these fun things, and I feel like I'm stuck in this place where it's like, okay, uh, you know, where I'm like, okay, I need to have fun. But like, I feel like most of my fun is like, I'm always doing something. Like, during the week, like when I'm not working or with piece by piece, you know? Yes, happy Friday, y'all. Y'all, matey. Y'all, mate. Okay. Okay, now I'm part Jewish. Not Jewish, dear Lord, I'm already am. Don't worry. Oh, that's probably other people probably dinging in, or at least saying something, which is exciting. Okay. With that being said, so Friday fun nights were like my thing to really take my mind off stuff and really like have fun. I used to do all these things that I used to do growing up, and I would have Friday be my fun night, and I would do all these things. I would throw myself parties for myself, and I had all these things all over my bed, and I would do all these things. Now it's like I work, I do piece by piece, and at the end of the day, it's like, what fun am I bringing to myself? Like, I need to be my own best friend right now with right now because I'm doing what's important for me in my life right now. And I miss those parties. I miss those fun nights on Fridays. You know, I tried the movie night thing on Fridays, but like, I don't know, like, sometimes it's like, I don't know if I'm thinking too much in my head, I have too much going on in my mind, I don't know. But like, I know, like, I just want to like have fun and let go and do fun things that I don't really normally do on a daily, you know? So it's like, I used to have so much fun, and I would party and I would just have all the stuff around me and I would do that. Now it's like, okay, I'm adulting and whatever, and my state in life right now. It's just me here in this apartment. And now it's like, I need to fill my time doing stuff, and it's hard whenever I want to like do things for myself, and I'm like, where do I begin? You know? Like I haven't scratched the surface yet or something. And I don't want to just like ask for another day of work just to like keep myself busy, but I don't want to do that if I can try to like make everything work in my favor. Like I want to just like, as much as I love work, you know, I want to like have time for the things that I want to have time for, you know? Like some people just don't realize that like I am a different person than I have been. I feel like during this pandemic I've learned so much, And I feel like I'm gonna start practicing what I preach for sure. So like everything that I've taught myself and the things that I do, it's really like up to me to kind of like occupy my time with things that I love doing. When it comes to things that I'm doing right now, well, let's just say this. Friday fun nights were the nights that I would always do. And now I'm like, when was the last time I had one of those moments? You know? There's that time where it's like, okay, where do I begin? How do I do this? How do I scratch the surface again and have that fun? Now, I don't mean like fun, 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 meaning I go with the wine or whatever else. I don't want to be like that. Not that kind of fun, but like just like having mini parties for myself. I used to do that, and I want to bring that back, you know? So it's time that I do something about that. Like, I remember, like, when I had to do schoolwork back in one year, during the pandemic, I remember I did a movie night under, oh, like, I had the chair set up and I had a sheet over it and I made myself a little fort and I would do that one time. I was going so crazy that I had to do that. Like I didn't know what else to do. And then when I when it came to schoolwork, I was like drying up. So it's like, you know, I remember just trying to like build another fort and see if I could do schoolwork in a fort, you know, just so that way I feel like I was at home and just like calm down or something. Yeah. So like I just need to just bring back Friday fun nights for myself. Like I used to have that in my life. And now that I think about it, like I love going on live and I want to make this a tradition for myself. Like if I'm just for a fun thing to do on a Friday night and I'm going to make this happen and that is to go live. So, it makes me like happy because I get to like talk to you all and connect and really just like get in tune with myself again, you know, like have Friday fun nights with you guys, maybe with the things that I have here, you know? So, yeah. So, now we're going to talk about how to work Instagram. Okay. So, how to work Instagram. Okay. I don't know if anyone has gotten any of these on their profiles. A million comments from my father. As much as I love him, trust me, if anyone sees them, don't worry. He, I don't, I will talk to him about this a little bit. I think he's trying to like be cool like me and he's trying to fit in. I get that I'm a whole person like getting onto what I'm doing and really like high up there on the social media platforms and everything that I do. He hasn't even seen a YouTube live yet out of me, you know. So one day that I'll like tell him when I go live next and maybe he will join. Usually I'm gonna get him to watch, so maybe he'll get a sense into what I do on a Friday night. So I'm gonna see about having him join in on the fun. I just haven't done that yet with him. So we'll see. So how to work Instagram. Okay, so don't mind the battery percentage on my phone. I'm going to show you my Instagram. Okay. So if you look, when it comes to Instagram, now there's a thing where you can put your photos. Then there's a thing where you can do your own reels. I've done them and it's very easy. I like them because they're like fun short videos. And then there's this little play button and that's just like any random video. It can be any length and it can go there. And then there's one that's tagged. So let's say someone tags me in a post. I have quite a look here, and each one has its own thing, which is nice. So yeah. So like that's that part. But if you see this little plus sign, you see that little plus sign in the top here? You want to hit that. Now, all these different things come up. Okay? So there's post, reel, story, story highlight, live, guide, and fundraiser. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the Instagram lives. Okay? I'm going to pretend that I'm going live, and they come with all these options. Now, they think, now that I think about it, you know, when it comes to Instagram live, is that no one, you watch the person, but you don't really talk to the person. The only way you could do that is if you use the little chat option. Now, I'm gonna take 2 seconds and do like, come join me on YouTube Live or something, and you're gonna see how this works. So, maybe what I'll do is I'll have Instagram Live as well. So, I'm gonna reverse this baby. And checking connection, of course. Okay, so we're going live. We are live and in action. This is gonna be a short one on here on my Instagram live. Yes, I'm on YouTube live right now. I'll have some awesome people on my YouTube live right now. And this live is gonna be a soft live. It's not gonna be everything. So, and I'm excited that I have both going at the same time. Welcome, welcome. I might as well just continue with what I'm doing. So, thank you for joining on both platforms. Um, so I might as well go on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. The beginnings of this was forever ago, back when I was like in my early college years. I attempted to add a music YouTube channel. And that was quite some long time ago. And I was like, okay, I'm having fun. This is good, you know? And then I had to do something for the college. And I remember having to do what do you call it? A thing for a club, and I had to put it all together, of course. So I had to do that. And now it's like, okay, this is cool. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. I want to do more of this. So basically, what I am doing, okay, and it's trying to reconnect. Okay, we're good. We're golden. We have a special guest joining in on the fun. I'm not sure where she went. Of course. So, yeah. So when it comes to like my YouTube presence, I've done a lot of that. And hello, my guest of honor on here. Welcome. Um, when it comes to my YouTube presence, I've done it for a very long time.
I don't know. Oh, Frank gave me these two things to attach.
Sorry, I didn't know she was
Okay.
going to hop on. So, everyone can hear you, by the way.
Sorry.
It's okay. Um. So yeah, so when it comes to my YouTube presence, like I've done it for so long that like I know that I am gonna be different and cool and inspiring in that sense. And I was like, okay, it was good for that time being. Now it's like, okay, maybe it's time to. I don't know what the I don't knows are about, but okay. When it comes to being into the algorithm and stuff like that, I was like, okay, this was good for a while, and then I would do funny stuff, and then I was like, okay, let me think about this. So then I was like, I waited until 2019 to try all over again because I was struggling with YouTube in my early life, of course. So.
What? Does she say pizza? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we are live, by the way. Hi, Rita.
Maybe I can hear you, Mom. He's online. Hello? If it's online, they can hear you.
Yeah. So when it comes to YouTube presence, I rejoined back in 2019.
I'm not using it.
Oi. Oi. That's what I say. Okay, back to what I was saying. Was that.
I think it's all pizza. I don't fail.
Oi.
The one we supposed to have then. Nothing?
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, Olivia.
Okay. So when it comes to my YouTube presence, I started back in 2019, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this all over again. And then I was like, you know what? It came to me. I was in college. I wanted to share that experience, and then I was like, okay, I can go on to the next. I could see myself doing this. I got really inspired by this one YouTuber, and I got excited, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to make this happen, and it's exciting that I get to share this, of course. So it's super fun to experience this time in my life. What is up? We are up. Howdy. So yeah. So that's how I basically started on YouTube. Basically. And here I am, and I have at least 619 videos up. Yeah. Talk about a YouTube presence. Okay, now this is the part where hopefully my iPad is fully charged so I can actually use it for my. Yes, it is, finally. Been waiting all day for my iPad to charge today. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop this baby in and we're gonna go on to the next thing, of course. Yes, we're gonna be on till 10. So hopefully you guys are up to staying up late. I'm gonna say Adawada for Instagram Live. If you're on YouTube Live, please join back. Thank you. And then okay. Alright, so okay, so now on to back to what I am gonna be doing here. It is so exciting. Okay, so when was the last time you wanted to know something about me? So we're gonna hit the fun button onto this. I know I'm talking like crazy, but I figure I just go with it. So I love Friday Night Live, but I like how I called it Lights Out with Olivia because it's like really like super cool. I like that name. Now I gotta find where I put my questions, of course. I know it's in here somewhere. Mm, I know it's on here. I just saw it a little bit ago on my thing. Now I can't find it on this. Oh, here we go. I found it. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. What's the last song you sang out loud to yourself? Okay, the last song that I sang out loud to myself, I'd have to say it was. Oh god. I was singing a little bit before, but I forget what song. But it was a very good song. I know it was off this playlist that I have. I know it's off this playlist that I have on Spotify. It's really, really cool. I'm gonna give you song recommendations, of course. Oh, okay. That's good to know. They must have updated the thing on my Spotify. So I did a whole new thing that I just found just now. Okay. I was singing off of the playlist Level Up My Spotify, which am I've been revamping. So like I remember one of them being there's a song that like I'm already obsessed with, and that's Discoteca Durio remix. I am Chino, Pitbull, and Durio. I love that song by that artist. And then there's Girls by Rosie McClelland. She's good. I was singing her. And then I also sang Treat Myself by Piper Rockell. Raquel. There we go. And then so those were some of the songs that I was singing before. Now I'm gonna say I'm gonna go here. Another question is, what one thing about your future do you want to know now? I'm gonna say what I want to happen. That's what I want to know. What is something that has made you stronger? something that has made me stronger is being my own best friend for a reason, because I keep putting that out there in the universe to be my own best friend. And there's a reason why, and I'm not saying why on here. So, yeah. Um, but that has made me stronger because I get to like work on myself, which is a great feeling and I love that. Um, if you could do if you could be doing whatever you want right now, what would it be? I would say like spending every day doing things that make me happy, and I love that I can be myself with the people I love, or the ones that decided to like inspire me or to like create this life that I see myself doing, and I'm like, I want that. So I would say I would be doing that for sure. Just like putting all my energy into being that friend that I want to be, you know, for myself, number one. Number two, to better myself for someone that I love as well. So I want to be that girl that really can make things happen in life. So, yeah. Sorry if that's a long answer to that question. Um, what is your favorite love song? This is me and Mike's love song, so I'm gonna have to say it. And that would be by Vanessa Williams, of course, because I love her. Um, I just like love her music. So yeah, she does that love song that I love. You know. What are you most passionate about? I'm most passionate about. I don't know. That's a very tough question. Only because like I'm passionate about a lot of things in life, but when it comes to some things, I'm definitely passionate about like having a career that I really want, you know, or the other way around. I love that. You know, who do you wish? No, let's not do that one or that one. If you had to move to another state, where would you go and why? Well, definitely Myrtle Beach with Mike, cause I want to live by the beach with him and be like peaceful, and that's what we both need in life, of course. So that's why. What's the best thing you've ever tasted? To say the truth, I've tasted a lot of great food within my 31 years of life. Almost to 32, by the way, come September. So, I would have to say it's a that's a tough question. I've tasted a lot of amazing food over the years. So, yeah. What would happen if your last dream came true? I'd be scared because I know how I get when it comes to some of my dreams because some of them could turn into reality and I don't want them to turn into reality. Some of them. Knowing what you know now, what would you tell yourself at this time last year? Oh God. Pull yourself together, get out of this funk that you're in, and try to like see if there's a way to make things work for me and Mike and let things happen. You know, like I'm telling myself to that I did a good job as the protective one and that I need to also protect myself as well. So I would say that. What's one food everybody likes that you hate? Oh god. Okay. I feel like for me, a food that I hate that everyone likes is chocolate. I can't stand chocolate, first of all. Number 2, I can't do chocolate. And number 3, it's like I'm like, seriously, anything chocolate, anything brown or green, not me. I can't have it. I can handle lettuce, but that's it. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? I would say I'd ask myself, like, what's something that I want in the life ahead that I want to pursue in life? What random thing always makes you smile? I'm gonna say friends. Just the ones that I know that I want to include in things. So yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna archive that. That way, it's not all my thing. Okay. Um. Let's see. If you could jump into a pool of anything, what would it be? Water. I can't jump in anything else other than water because I like to swim. Um. What do you love about yourself? The fact that I can be different in every which way. What is something you'd like to know the truth about? I'd like to know the truth about how people are when it comes to certain things. What do you do to cheer yourself up? Well, the inevitable, of course. Um, but like another thing that cheers me up is sometimes a good conversation. Sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes it's me just doing something for myself, you know? In a perfect world, I would be in a perfect world, I would be already doing more in life than I am right now. Um, recommend a song. What should we be listening to tonight? Okay, I'm gonna recommend a song, and I did say that I was gonna do this, so we are gonna dive into that right now. So, a song that I best recommend for everybody to listen to. Now, it's a song that you would think would be important to me, to you, to everybody that is in this age right now. I might play a tiny snippet. I don't want to be copyrighted, so I might play a snippet. I may not, knowing I don't want to be copyrighted. I've gotten copyrighted so many times. Thank God I'm not getting paid for my YouTube stuff, which is, I just like to do it for fun, of course. But it's amazing how far I've come. I'm gonna recommend I'm gonna recommend 30s by Emma White. She's just like, oh my god. You have to check her out. And you can go on Spotify, YouTube, any listening form, but I recommend that song. It's just like it really just like hits me in the core every time. Um Finish this sentence. I hate it when people put things where they're not supposed to put things, like things that you don't want to know, but all of a sudden you just happen to know about, and then I have to like be in the middle of things. Yeah. And that's kind of like my awkward place. So yeah, being awkward is like the worst feeling ever. So that's what I hate. I might need a drink after this, of course, so if I might cough, that's why. Ooh. And that was yawn, of course. Um, what's something you wish everybody knew about you? My level of my level of motivation and changes that I've made in my own life that people don't realize that I've made changes in. Because whenever I make a change, everyone thinks, oh, we have to back her up. Oh, we need to pay for this or whatever. It's like really just like, you know, or the other way around. It's like me trying to do something for myself and then I wind up having to like explain everything when I don't need to explain it to anybody. They need to learn to figure it out for themselves. What makes you fall in love with someone? Confidence and empowerment. What's the most valuable item you own? I'm going to say my valuable item is myself and people I love. They're valuable to me. Material and these babies will always be my best friends, but I know there's other things in the world right now that's going on, and I'd rather just say my friends and my loved ones and everyone in my life. Where did you meet your first love? Oh God, my first love? Well, I had so many relationships in my life. It's not even funny anymore. But like now I'm in a very good place in my life with one person, which makes me really happy. Like I've never been this so much in love with someone for 11 years. Like, come on. That's a record for me compared to some of my back in the day dating history. And I know Johnny knows. And I know um what job would you work at for free? I would say I would say where would I work at for free? I would say I don't know. I'd probably say like at a park. Just like cleaning up the park. I would like do that for free. Like I love like taking care of nature. I love nature. Who wouldn't, you know? What song are you embarrassed to admit you like? Okay. All right. I'm gonna. This might come with a little bit of a story time. Brother. Brother. Alright, so what song am I embarrassed to admit I like? Well, I'm about to tell you. what that is, because comes with a little bit of a story time, of course. So, to say the truth. And that would be Dance by DNCE, of course. So, yeah, a little story time, of course. There was a time where I was like, okay, I can handle this. Because I was at work one day and I was like, this was like quite some time ago, of course. And then I put two and two in my head. I'm like, oh my God, yes. And then it like would motivate me. But then at the same time, I'm more like, oh my God, you know? And I'm like, wait, I can't do this to myself. So I was like, I'll just keep it to myself. So yeah, whenever that song came on, I would be like singing it to myself while I was working. It's like so embarrassing to know that I had those thoughts in my head. Um, what was my first job? My first job is my only job that I have, and I'm still at it. And that would be Marshall's. I've been doing it for it'll be 11 years this year. I hit my 10-year last year. Yeah, I love it. I love Marshalls. Happiness is is a miracle. Happiness is a miracle. What well, first of all, I don't drive, so I can't answer any of the car questions, of course. Finish the sentence. Wait, no, never mind. I don't want to do that one. How did you meet your oldest friend? Oh God, I have so many best friends in my life, so it's really hard. I feel like the oldest one goes back to when I was born. So, yeah. And that would be like, okay. What is something crazy you used to believe in? I used to believe in like mind. Or yeah. Well, actually, my brother isn't crazy, but thank you, Ashley. Um, I'm gonna say, what is something crazy I used to believe in? I'm gonna say, ow. First of all, I don't know what's in my finger, and I just did that. Okay. What is something crazy you used to believe in? What is something crazy you used to believe in? I don't know. I used to believe in all the random things that I would make up in my head because I used to have like fake things. I remember my fake phone, of course, when I was growing up, and I would like pretend that I'm like talking to like these people that I didn't know even existed, and I would like make up their names. So I used to believe in that. Some to give you an example, I'm gonna say Carrie Montender and Sue Sender were the two main characters that I made up in my head. And I still remember them to this day. Um, if you could start your own business, what would it be? You know what that would be. My fashion business, of course. Um, how is your life different than you thought it would be at this age? Very different compared to when I was a lot younger. Because when I was younger, I was more like, okay, do I really want to? You know? it was like a weird time in my life, of course. So now it's more like, okay, you know, reality sets in. Um, if you came with a warning label, what would it say? I would say my bumpers, my warning label would be, I don't know. I think my warning label would be more like, I think my warning, probably more like, I don't know. I think my warning label would be like, huh, more like, keep out, watch out. I know. I love you guys. I know. I am going too fast. That should be my warning label. Thank you, Johnny. What? Hold. Okay, let's see here. I'll slow down for a second as I find my next question. How about that? Um, let's see. Okay, I found a good one. Fill in the blanks. I'm happy when everyone's happy because that's just how I am. What song will make you get up and dance 100% of the time? To say the truth, there's so many songs out there, but I am gonna definitely say as another recommendation, if you want a good party anthem, I'm going off of my Drunk Nights playlist for this. Of course. Um, I'm gonna say, um, I'm gonna say here. I know where to go. Let's let's go into my liked songs. I have so many of them. I'm gonna say "Keep Me Crazy" by Shepherd. That is my dance anthem right now. I like literally dance to that all the time. Literally, like I can't help myself. But unfortunately, I can't dance so great right now because of what I have to deal with every day lately. My dancing skills are like a little bit out of whack, unfortunately. So I was doing chair dancing the other day when I was with group because of this reason. So wish me luck on Thursday coming up. How in the world I'm gonna be doing Zumba? Name two bands that you love and one that you hate. Don't say which is which. Okay. I'm gonna do that. So, um, DNCE, um, okay, DNCE, what's another band? I, um, I'm gonna say hey. I'm gonna wait. No, I can't say. Um. Oh God, there's so many I can't think. Let's not do that question. Um. What was the last song you heard? I can tell you right now. Where's my listen to stuff? What did I just listen to? I'm about to tell you. Dismiss. Wait. Recently played is the playlist Level Up My Spotify, and it was Movie a Body by Ku De Ta. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. What is your favorite part of my daily routine? My favorite part of my daily routine, I'm gonna say would be I don't know. Good question. I'd probably say would be like starting my day like inspired or I'm gonna say more like inspired meets just like doing things that I know that I want to start my day with. Like I always choose my activity for that I start my day with, which really like is my favorite part of my daily routine. Because then I'd be like, okay, I'm feeling good, or if I'm feeling lousy, like out of whack type of deal, like we're talking about over here, you know, then I'm like, okay, it's one of those days today, you know. So I'm gonna make that the last question, only because I just rather just like see what else I wanna fill you guys in on. So let's see what else. Let me if anyone was on when I was talking about Friday Fun Nights, you probably missed the whole spiel on that. If anyone missed that, um, those are like my kind of party on Friday nights. I might when I do that, maybe I'll involve all of you on this in on that. That would be so fun. Like that with Olivia is my new name for my Friday night show. Yes, it was. Woo woo! And I'm like, I need to get back into doing Friday night live stuff. I used to do that, then I don't know what happened. So, thank you, Johnny. I love your ideas. Um. So yeah, so I love when I can just get back into what I love doing, of course. I love being able to go live and do all these things. So it's like it's something that I just want to get back into. You know, when you know, right? And then Sunshine Pop with Olivia is my morning show. I will be starting that on Monday at the crack of dawn, of course, because I have work. So that's gonna be fun. And then Tuesday it'll be a little bit later. Amen. Amen, amen. So yeah. And then I talked about how to work Instagram. I talked about that. The beginnings of my YouTube presence. I tried to do both. It was kind of difficult. If anyone got all that about how I started originally and then made it to now, it's like amazing how far I've come, of course. And then we did the Get to Know Me Pinterest edition. So yeah, so that's what that was. With the questions, by the way. Um so yeah. I just wanted to I just think I love being on here. Of course. You know what? What am I doing? Good night. Hope you're having a good night. We do have another hour. It's up to you, but I feel like I've been doing this for a good hour. Please tell me if you like the 2 hour thing or 1 hour. You just tell me if you like that. If you want to just do an hour, that's fine with me. I don't mind. I'd rather just do it early instead of too late because I know some people are like not night owls like me. So I understand, of course. I know I can go on all night, literally. So yeah. Um I'll talk a little bit more and then I'll see where this night goes. So, so yeah, we'll see how this night goes because it is 9:03 and I'm like, do I let's just see how tonight goes if I want to do another hour. We'll see. If usually I do an hour usually when it comes to these things, not really 2 hours because it is a night show, a night showing, of course. It's so fun. I love just like interacting and being cool on YouTube Live, of course. I love talking about stuff in life. Hope all enjoyed this live. Welcome if you're new. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a subscribe button somewhere hiding on the screen. I'm not sure where whatsoever. maybe on the actual thing, cause I'm using the YouTube Studio on my computer, so I only see that. So if you see that in your box that you're watching off of, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and also that's only for the new people. If anyone has not yet subscribed, I am up to 31 subscribers. Oh yeah, I can fill you guys in on some of my analytics here. It's so exciting to really like get into this whole YouTube thing, and it's really exciting me. So I'm gonna just run through those analytics with you guys because I feel like that's more fun So we're gonna do a little bit of a run through. I had posted okay. I had posted 2 videos yesterday, and they were throwback to my music career back when I had one. So I kind of like decided to make that like a music special for you all. So if you have not seen it yet, do so. There's throwback music career number 1 and throwback music career number 2. The second one unfortunately has a copyright claim on it, but you could probably still listen to it somehow or watch it. So please don't copyright me on anything because, this is a big upgrade to my life, of course. So now we're gonna go run through all of my analytics here. We're gonna do a little bit of a run through. Um, we're overall views. I have 2.6K. Yay! Oi. I have 2.6K views. Like, oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never had that in my whole entire life. Literally. I've gone viral, everybody. Just for those views, I've never had that happen ever when it comes to my channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you for those views. My watch time has gone up. A lot of people have been watching my content, which is amazing. I have to say, this is amazing. I'm going to tell you the numbers of how many hours everyone has been watching my content, and that is 10.5. And that has gone up from over the years that I've been doing YouTube. It's like amazing. I got I added I got 31 subscribers like I had told you guys. My top video is 1.6K, of course. So it's amazing how all this is like happening. It's like as of tonight, we have 15 views total. 9 people are watching this. 9 people. That's amazing for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. This is like one of the best nights of my life. Literally. I just did a late night with Olivia. I changed the name so that way it's like more amazing. It's like, oh my god. I just like love it. You know? Um let's see here. Now let's look at the engagement here. Games/fun is 95.1. I didn't really make that public, but if anyone does want to like follow that or see that, go right ahead. That is a really fun playlist for anyone that wants to play a game. I have that on my channel. If anyone wants to play, can enjoy that. I love like those kind of games, like music games and stuff. Music, I think I have movies in there. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, for watch time from subscribers, if you're not subscribed, please check me out. I do a lot of amazing content. I will be coming out with some upcoming videos. I just gotta make them happen somehow or another with my crazy with this schedule of mine here. I need a day to film, so where where I'm not doing much. So I know some of you are already subscribed. Thank you. I have such amazing outcomes here. I am so excited for you all to be part of this journey with me. I love you guys. And I don't know. I'm just happy to be on here doing my thing. I might as well take it to the next hour. So maybe for this next hour, we can do something fun. Let's see. Let's see what I get that we can enjoy ourselves. Why not? Well, I don't really have much battery on my phone, so I'm not gonna play any music, of course. So, and I don't want to worry about that tonight. So, let's see. All right, let's talk TikTok. Okay, so I've been TikTok. Well, I should say when it was musically, basically when it first came out, and ever since then I've been doing that platform. For people who don't know me, I am known for my dancing type of deal. I know people are into uh, what I'm trying to get into. I would love to do TikTok live, but for some reason I have to be like a little bit more. I just don't know how to get there. I don't know. It's like all Greek to me. Um I have to figure that how to do that somehow because I only have not a lot of people on my TikTok. I only have like my best friends and people from everyone that I know from school, everyone that I know from all my groups and everyone that I know. So, yeah, I'm trying to fit in with everybody and I feel like that's something I'm also working on. Yeah. Let's see. What shows am I obsessed with? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm obsessed with. Yes, I'm still watching the old Kardashian show, but I am excited for the new one that's coming up coming up in I think next week, I believe. Yeah, the 14th. So that's exciting. I can't wait for that show to come out. Ooh, yay! I can watch the new special for the new show, which is exciting. So I'm gonna be watching that, I believe, after this. I need to have a little fun in my continue that fun in life. Um, let's see here. I love the Kelly Clarkson show. She's so inspiring and I just love her. And then I also watch Australia's Next Top Model, being really into the whole fashion thing. It has taught me so much. So I'm watching fashion related shows. So that's my go-to show, of course. Um Now, if we go to my Netflix, I'm definitely obsessed with, of course, some gems that I found at one point, and I need to watch more of that. I don't know why I haven't been. So, I'm about to tell you what I am obsessed with, and that would be Cooking with Paris. I love her show because it's I feel like it's really cool and different and fun. It reminds me of the days when I used to have fun in the kitchen, basically. And then I watched the TV show Explained and everything they talk about all these different things. I feel like I'm either getting a history lesson or a science lesson or something. Kind of gets me gets knowledge in my head and makes me think about life a little bit more, which is nice, and I like that. So those are my two shows that are on Netflix that I'm obsessed with right now. Um, I'm gonna give you some Netflix things to watch, of course. Things that I've seen, of course, that I know you guys will enjoy if anyone has Netflix. So I'm gonna start from the tippy top from the watch it again list. Dude was a good one. It's very a fun show if anyone's around my age. I totally recommend it. It's really I'm gonna give you somewhat of the plot, but not really the plot. Um, it says parties and hookups, heartbreak and loss. High school's almost over. Where's life going to take them next? So that's what that's about. If anyone wants to see that, that's a really good movie. Um, then I've seen Chris Tucker live. Yes, I'm really into comedy shows, of course. So this one's really good. I like his comedy shows, and they're so fun, and I just like love him. I've seen it, and it's so good. Another good TV show to watch is Connected. It's so good. Oh my god. There's only one season of it, and I wish there was more because I thought it was like really cool. It's like a little bit like a, a fun way of learning about life in another light, like how to stay connected in these different things. Um, I love documentaries, of course, so I've seen Guatemala and Peru, Tesorio, if anyone's into those. Expedition Happiness. Okay, this is it's mostly like TVMA. If anyone doesn't know what that means, I'm sure some people do. But this one I'm gonna give you somewhat of an idea of this. It says two free spirits, one dog, traveling the vast spaces of an enormous continent in search of something more. And I feel like that show like really just like made me like think about life so much when I watched it. Um then okay, another good TV show to watch if you're around my age. Unfortunately, there's only one season of this, and I watched all of them at one point in my life, of course. And that was Girl Boss. I totally recommend this if you're like new to the whole fashion thing. And that's me, and that what really kickstarted my own idea of this. And it's loosely uh, done with like real events. So obviously, this is a legit store and everything. So if you go on the internet and look it up, that's how you know. So I'm going to give you somewhat of a plot for this. Things are looking dire when 20 something Sophia loses her job and gets an eviction notice. So, yeah, that's what somewhat of an idea of what that show's about. Then, if you're really into like a very funny movie, a comedy, of course, it's called Wine Country. Oh my god, me and my brother saw this, and it's so hilarious. It's like, oh my god. When my brother was in town last summer. So, yeah. It's such a funny movie. It's like insane. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. So, when longtime friends meet up for a wine soaked birthday getaway in Napa Valley, their perfectly planned weekend turns messier by the minute because they're old and the ladies are a little bit more older. So it's like it makes it even more funnier. Um let's see. Oh yeah, if anyone has watched it, the these movies. I saw the Death of 2020 and Death of 2021. Oh my god. Please watch them. It really just like you could see life in another light. I just had to throw that out there. And then, oh yeah, here's another good show. I've watched majority of this. I don't know what happened, but maybe I'm supposed to watch this. I don't know what happened, but it was about the. This is a good show to watch if you're really into like exploration type of deal. You know me how much I want to go to England and London and all that. That's still my dream. One day I'll get there. I know I will. So, so I w- so with that being said, I watched a show called Secrets of Great British Castles, and I feel like that was like really just got me excited, and it's like really really cool. I've learned so much from that. Like, yeah. Now, if you're into music documentaries, if you need to see some really good ones, there's Homecoming by Beyonce. That's a really good one. If anyone has not seen that, please do so. She's iconic to see that. Couple other ones. Gaga, 5'2", Blackpink. There's one there. This one's a documentary. It's called Fire, the Greatest Party That Never Happened. Oh my god. It's like literally worth the watch. Um Not that. And then we have Miss Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is my songwriting goddess, of course. So she does have a Netflix movie out called Miss Americana. If anyone has not seen that, please do so. She's a genius, and it's like so good. If you're looking for music documentaries, those are a couple of my music documentary based movies. So yeah, so that's coming off of my Netflix. Netflix. If anyone has Disney Plus and has kids, and you guys are watching, I'm gonna give you a few recommendations off of that. I do watch some of it, only my favorites because like who doesn't love a good Disney movie night, right? We're young ones, right? So yeah. Um, I don't know if I didn't see this one yet. Mm, mm, all right, that's gonna be a watch for me at some point. Okay, so if you're looking for anything off of for music, if you're really into this, I don't know. I'm gonna start with music. Olivia Rodrigo, "Driving Home to You," a sour film. It's the making of her album that she made. I recommend it. It's on Disney Plus, of course. Okay. So let's see here. Some animated movies that I recommend is if you have any girls, I would say Frozen is always good. Frozen and Frozen 2 for the people who are obsessed with that. You know, I know someone who is. Um, Another good one is Lilo and Stitch. Oh my god, that's a classic Disney Channel thing that like I even watched. It's so funny. Um, Finding Nemo is a very good movie. Oh my god, that's like childhood right there. I totally recommend anyone who's into that kind of stuff. I love that movie. As a recommendation, Ice Age is a classic. All majority of them at least. I know they came out with a ton more, and I'm like, I haven't been catching up on Ice Age as much as I used to growing up, but I totally recommend Ice Age. It's super hilarious. That's worth a watch. And then, of course, The Lion King is a classic. Um, let's see. Now for under now for a little bit older, when kids do get a little bit older, I there's few movies that I like that are like classic to me, and that's High School Musical 2, and High School Musical 3. I love those movies, like crazy. Such a classic for me, and I totally recommend them if you have not seen them. Oh my god, I don't know what you guys are missing out on, but they're so good. Um, let's see. If you're looking for other animated ones, Bambi is always good. The Little Mermaid is always good. The Jungle Book is good. 101 Dalmatians is always fun. I love that one. That's on also on Disney Plus. Winnie the Pooh is another classic. Aladdin is a classic. Just to give you some Disney classics to check out. Um, Now for the ones that are more like for those teenagers, of course. I call them teenagers because I feel like I was such a girl, of course. So sorry for some of some of these recommendations are kind of like scattered. So, for these teenagers, I call them. I'm gonna say the Lizzie McGuire movie is always good. The Princess Diaries, if you have not seen the second, that's also a good one. Freaky Friday, Cheaper by the Dozen. Those are all good to watch, movie wise. Um, the fact that we're still flying with an hour and 20 for a good long hour so far, and we're almost headed to 2 hours is like amazing. I'm gonna just make it happen. But I think we're gonna like, I wanna say thank you for tuning in one more time, of course. Um, think we're gonna wrap up now so that way we can, let's say, do other things because I feel like people have lives and they don't want to be on for 2 hours. Like I'm thinking here. So hope all enjoyed this. Um, Lights Out with Olivia, and now it's gonna be lights out right now because it is 9:29, almost 9:30 at night. So with that being said, hope all had a great night. Hope all enjoyed this live video. And here's to making Friday nights happen again. I'm excited. Love you all. Have a great night. And like I say, lights out.